Hey there! I hope you are having a truly wonderful day today. We are so incredibly happy to have you here with us right now.
Oh, absolutely. It is always such a good time when we get to connect with our listeners. It really is the highlight of the week.
For sure. I was just thinking before we hit record, learning a language, it's a journey, isn't it? Sometimes it feels amazing, and sometimes it feels like a huge mountain to climb.
Completely. We have all been there. That feeling where you want to say something cool or clever in English, but the words just get stuck in your throat? Yeah, we know that feeling very well.
Yes, we have definitely been there. But that is exactly why we do this. We are Learning English Studio, and we are here to help you climb that mountain with a smile on your face.
That's right. I'm James.
And I'm Amelia. Welcome in, everybody. Grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's have a great chat about English.
So, Amelia, what are we diving into today? I know the listeners are curious.
Well, today I really wanted to focus on something small but powerful. You know how sometimes you meet someone who speaks English and they don't use big, fancy grammar books. They just flow.
Oh yeah, it's that effortless sound.
Exactly. It's all about the quick phrases, the little connectors and fillers that make you sound like a native speaker instantly. We're talking about those small, specific phrases that glue a conversation together.
Oh, this is going to be fun, because honestly, this is the secret sauce. You can know all the grammar rules in the world, but if you don't have these quick phrases, you sound a little bit like a robot.
Exactly. A very polite robot, but still a robot. So we want to turn you into a human, a natural conversationalist. We're going to look at phrases for agreeing, disagreeing, pausing to think, and filling those awkward silences.
I love it. Let's jump right in. Where should we start?
Let's start with the most common situation. You are listening to someone and you want to show them you are listening. In many languages, you just stay silent. But in English, silence can be scary. We like to make noise.
That is true. We love noise. So what do we say? Just,
Is good, but we can do better. How about or right, or even better, exactly?
Exactly is a strong one. It shows you really understand.
Yes, let's imagine a scenario. You are at a coffee shop. Your friend says, "The weather has been crazy lately." Instead of just nodding, you say, "I know, right?"
I know, right? Oh, that is such a good one. You hear that everywhere.
Everywhere. It's short, it's punchy, and it connects you immediately. It's like saying, "I'm with you. I feel the same way."
So if I tell you this coffee is too hot, you would say,
I know, right? I just burned my tongue. See, it flows.
that flows perfectly. It's much better than just saying, yes, it is hot, which is correct, but boring.
Boring. We don't want to be boring. We want to be fun to talk to. Another great one for showing you agree is tell me about it.
Oh, tell me about it. That is a classic. But wait, does that mean you want them to tell you the story?
No, that's the funny part. It actually means you already know the feeling very well. You don't need them to explain because you've lived it too.
Okay, let's try that. If I say, I'm so tired today, you say, tell me about it.
Yes, because I am also tired. We are sharing the struggle.
I love that. It's a bond. It creates instant friendship.
Exactly. These phrases are emotional bridges. They connect two people.
So we have, I know, right? And tell me about it. What about when we don't agree? That can be tricky. You don't want to be rude.
Oh, that is a very important point. Disagreeing lightly is an art form. You don't want to say you are wrong. That hurts people's feelings. You want to soften the blow.
Soften the blow. I like that. So what is a soft way to disagree?
A very common one is, I'm not sure about that. It's gentle. It leaves room for discussion.
I'm not sure about that. Okay, that sounds safe. It's not aggressive.
Not at all. Another one is, I see what you mean, but...
I see what you mean, but... This is excellent. You're validating them first. You're saying, I hear you.
Yes, you respect their opinion. You're just adding a different perspective. Let's say we're planning a trip. I say, let's drive all night to get there. And you say,
Okay. I would say, I see what you mean about saving time, but I think we'll be too tired to drive. That works perfectly.
See? Polite, natural, and effective. You sound like a thoughtful person, not a difficult one.
And being thoughtful is a big part of sounding native. It's about social intelligence, not just vocabulary.
Oh, that is a great point, James. It is totally about social intelligence. Speaking of which, let's talk about buying ourselves some time.
Buying time?
Yeah, you know when someone asks you a difficult question and your brain goes blank? Panic mode?
Oh yes, the panic mode. Your heart beats fast and you think, help, I don't know the words.
Haha, yes, we have all been there. But native speakers also go blank sometimes. We don't always have the answer immediately. So we use filler phrases to keep the conversation going while we think.
Ah, okay, so these are phrases to fill the silence.
Exactly. Instead of saying, for 5 seconds, which sounds awkward, you can say, that's a really good question.
That's a really good question.
It's a compliment, and it buys you 2 seconds. Brilliant, right?
That is smart. It makes the other person feel good while you're panicking inside.
Exactly. Fake it till you make it, right? Another good one is, let me think about that for a second.
Let me think about that for a second. That is very clear. They know you're thinking, so they wait. They don't interrupt.
Right. Or simply, how can I explain this?
How can I explain this? That invites the listener in. It makes them curious.
Exactly. It turns a pause into an interesting moment. It builds anticipation.
I like that. What about if you are trying to remember a word? That happens to me all the time.
Oh, me too. There is a perfect phrase for that. It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Yes, I know this idiom.
It's so good. It's visual. It means you know the word, you can almost taste it, but it just won't come out.
What was that actor's name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yes, and usually the other person will jump in and help you. It's a team effort.
I love that. So far we have agreement phrases, polite disagreement, and thinking time. This is already a lot of value. But I feel like we need to talk about changing the subject. Sometimes you just want to talk about something else.
Oh, changing topics is an art. If you do it too fast, it feels rude. You need a smooth transition.
Like a bridge.
Yes, a bridge. A very common phrase is, by the way.
By the way, that is probably the most common one.
It is. It's casual and easy. By the way, did you hear the news? By the way, I saw a great movie yesterday.
It's like a little side note.
Exactly. But be careful not to say by the way too many times in one conversation. Then it sounds repetitive.
True. Everything in moderation. What is another way to switch topics? Well, you can use that reminds me.
That reminds me, oh, that is a lovely one because it connects the old topic to the new one. It makes sense.
Right. So if we're talking about food and I say, I love Italian food, you can say, that reminds me, I went to a new pasta place last night.
See? Smooth as silk. It doesn't feel abrupt. It feels like a natural flow of ideas.
I think speaking of which is also very good.
Ooh, yes. Speaking of which, that is slightly more formal but very sophisticated. It shows you're paying attention to the context.
Speaking of holidays, are you going away this summer?
Perfect. It sounds very educated. It's a great phrase for students to use in class or in business meetings too.
So we have casual, by the way, connective, that reminds me, and professional, speaking of which, something for everyone.
Exactly. You can mix and match depending on who you're talking to.
Let's move to something else. Sometimes we want to clarify something. We want to make sure we understood correctly. What do we say then?
This is crucial for communication. If you misunderstand, the whole conversation goes off the rails. You need to check in. A simple, very friendly phrase is, do you mean?
Do you mean? Simple and direct.
Yes. Do you mean we should leave now? Or you can say, are you saying that?
Are you saying that? That is a bit stronger. You use that if you were surprised.
Right. Are you saying that you ate the whole pizza?
Yes, that requires a strong reaction.
Another very useful phrase is, in other words.
Ah, summarizing.
Yes, if someone explains something complicated, you can use in other words to simplify it. It helps you check your understanding. So, in other words, we need to finish this by Friday?
That is a great study tool for students, too. You can repeat the teacher's instructions back to them using "in other words."
Absolutely. Teachers love that. It shows you're listening and processing the information.
Okay, let's talk about feelings. Sometimes we just want to express that something is wonderful. Good is boring.
Good is so boring. Let's kill good.
Okay, what should we use instead?
That's awesome. That's fantastic. That's brilliant. These words carry energy. They make the other person feel good.
Brilliant is very British, right?
It is, but everyone understands it. I love brilliant. It just sounds shiny and happy.
Shiny and happy. I like that description. What about if something is very funny?
Well, we laugh, of course. But you can also say, "That's hilarious," or "I'm cracking up."
I'm cracking up. That is very casual, very student-friendly.
I was cracking up at that movie last night. It's much more natural than "I was laughing a lot."
And what about the opposite, when something is bad or unlucky?
We have "That's a shame," or "That's too bad." These show empathy. If someone says, "I lost my wallet," you don't say, "That is unfortunate." Too formal.
Too cold.
Yes, you say, "Oh no, that's terrible," or "That's such a shame." It shows you care.
Empathy is so important in language. It's not just about words, it's about heart.
Wow, James, that is beautiful. It's not just about words, it's about heart. I might put that on a poster.
Please do. But really, these little phrases allow us to share our hearts with others.
Yes, let's talk a bit about slang. Not bad slang, but cool slang.
Oh, the dangerous world of slang.
It's not dangerous, it's fun, but it changes fast. One phrase that has been popular for a while and is here to stay is "no way."
No way. That expresses disbelief.
Yes, I got an A on my test. No way, good job. It's short, excited, and positive.
Get out of here is another one.
Get out of here, which doesn't mean you should leave. It means I can't believe it.
You won the lottery? Get out of here.
Exactly, it's playful. You have to smile when you say it.
What about my bad?
Oh, my bad. That is the ultimate casual apology.
I forgot your name, my bad.
It takes the guilt away. It's light. It says, "I made a mistake, but it's not a tragedy. We can move on."
It is very low pressure. I like that.
Let's think about situations. Maybe you're at a party. You don't know anyone. You want to join a conversation.
That is a scary moment for a lot of students.
It is, but a simple phrase can break the ice. "Mind if I join you?"
Mind if I join you? Very polite.
Or even more casual, "Is this seat taken?"
That is a classic.
Once you sit down, you might say something like, "So, how do you guys know each other?" That's a great question to get people talking.
That is a golden question. People love talking about their connections.
Exactly. It shifts the focus off you and onto them. People love talking about themselves.
We really do.
What about leaving a conversation? Sometimes you need to escape politely.
The escape plan. I need to use the restroom.
The classic escape. But you can also say, "I'm going to grab another drink," or "It was lovely talking to you, but I should say hello to some friends."
I should mingle. That is a good word.
"I should mingle," yes, or just, "I'll let you guys catch up."
That implies that you are interrupting, which is polite.
Yes, it's very humble. "I'll let you catch up."
Okay, let's switch gears to academic or professional settings. Students often need to speak in class or give presentations. They need phrases for that too.
Definitely. Sounding professional doesn't mean using big words, it means being clear and structured. A great phrase for starting a presentation is, "Today I'd like to talk about,"
Simple and clear.
or "The purpose of my presentation is,"
That sounds very grown up. I like that.
and if you want to move to the next point, you say, "Moving on to my next point,"
Moving on. Very common.
and at the end, "To wrap up," or "In conclusion."
These signpost phrases are so helpful for the listener. They tell you where you are in the journey.
Yes, they're like road signs. They stop you from getting lost. And if you make a mistake in your speech,
Everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes all the time.
so you just say, "What I mean to say is," and then you correct yourself.
What I mean to say is, it sounds confident. You're not panicking, you're clarifying.
Exactly, you're in control of the situation.
I'm thinking about phone calls. Phone calls are the hardest. You can't see their face.
Oh, phone calls are tough. But you have specific phrases for that too, starting with, "Is this a good time to talk?"
That is so respectful. I love that.
It shows you value their time. And if the signal is bad, you're breaking up. I can't hear you very well.
You're cutting out.
Yes. And to end the call, thanks for your time, James. Have a great day.
Simple, polite, effective.
Let's talk about texting. Students text more than they talk sometimes.
Oh, for sure. Texting English is a whole different language.
It is. Abbreviations like LOL or IDK are common, but quick phrases in text are useful too.
Like what?
Haha is obvious, but I see is good. Got it is great for confirming information.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. And no worries for replying to an apology or a thank you.
No worries is the Swiss Army knife of English phrases. It fits everywhere.
It really does. Thank you? No worries. Sorry? No worries. Excuse me? No worries.
It solves every problem.
I want to circle back to something we mentioned earlier, sounding friendly.
Okay.
You can have all the right phrases, but if your tone is flat, it won't work. You need to smile when you speak.
You can literally hear a smile in someone's voice.
Yes, it's crazy but true. So use phrases like, "It's so good to see you," with a smile.
How have you been?
Long time no see.
Long time no see is a great idiom. It's grammatically incorrect but universally accepted.
Haha, exactly. English is a living language. It breaks its own rules all the time.
So students shouldn't worry too much about perfect grammar when they're just chatting.
No, communication is the goal. If you use a quick phrase correctly but the grammar isn't 100% perfect, nobody cares. They just understand you.
That is such a relief to hear.
It should be. The pressure to be perfect stops people from speaking. We want you to speak.
Let's encourage them to practice.
Yes. How can they practice? Maybe listening to podcasts?
Well, listening to us is a great start.
We hope so. But also watching movies, TV shows, listening to music.
And shadowing, repeating what the actors say.
Oh, shadowing is excellent. If you hear a character say, "You gotta be kidding me," repeat it. "You gotta be kidding me." Say it with the same emotion.
You gotta be kidding me. Yes, feel the frustration or the surprise.
It connects the phrase to the emotion. That helps your brain remember it.
What about writing them down?
Definitely. Keep a phrase diary. Write down one new phrase a day. Try to use it in a sentence.
That is a great habit. Just one a day. In a year, you have 365 powerful phrases.
Exactly. Small steps lead to big changes.
I have a question about regional differences. Do these phrases work in America, England, Australia?
Most of them do. Awesome is very American. Brilliant is British. No worries is Australian originally, but now everyone uses it everywhere.
English is becoming a global mix.
It really is. So don't stress too much about which country the phrase comes from. If you hear it in a movie or on Netflix, it's probably good to use.
Unless it is very offensive slang.
Yes, please avoid the bad words. But generally, the phrases we're talking about today are safe, friendly, and positive.
We want to be a positive force in the world.
Exactly. Let's look at a few more specific scenarios. What if you are shopping?
Shopping is a fun one.
You walk into a store, the shop assistant says, "Can I help you?" A native speaker might say, "Just looking, thanks."
Just looking. Very standard.
Or if you do want help, "I'm looking for a pair of jeans, size 32.
Simple, direct.
And if you want to try them on, "Can I try these on?"
Do you have a fitting room?
Yes. And if they don't fit, "These are a bit too tight. These are a bit loose."
And paying. Do you take credit card?
Or "Can I pay with Apple Pay?"
It's amazing how specific phrases can make these daily tasks so much easier.
It gives you confidence. You don't feel like a child, you feel like an adult who can handle their life.
That confidence is key.
Let's talk about restaurants, ordering food.
My favorite topic, food.
The waiter comes. "Are you ready to order?" You can say, "I'm still deciding, sorry."
Or, I think I'll go with the chicken.
"I'll go with" is a great phrase. It's more decisive than "I want the chicken."
I'll have the salad. Can I get the soup? And if the food is late, excuse me, we've been waiting a while.
polite but firm. Could we check on our order?
Yes, and finishing, could we have the bill, please?
Or check please in the US.
It is interesting how vocabulary changes between countries. Bill versus check.
It is, but the phrase structure stays similar. Could we have is universal.
So if you learn the structure, you can just swap the vocabulary.
Precisely. Could I have a? Could I have the? Could I have some? It works for everything.
Magic phrases.
Let's talk about health. Going to the doctor.
This is important. It can be stressful.
If you are in pain, you need to describe it. I have a sharp pain in my stomach, or it's more of a dull ache.
I've been feeling sick for a few days.
I have a runny nose. My head is throbbing.
These are very specific, descriptive words.
They help the doctor help you, and you can say, I'm not sure what's wrong.
Is it serious?
Asking questions is also okay. Do I need medicine?
Taking control of your health in another language is empowering.
It really is. It shows you are living your life in that language, not just studying it in a book.
We should talk about expressing opinions strongly, but politely. We touched on it earlier, but let's go deeper.
Okay, how about in my opinion?
A classic. In my opinion, that movie was too long.
Yes, or if you ask me.
If you ask me, we should leave earlier.
That is slightly more casual. It's conversational. What about I honestly think?
I honestly think we can do better.
Adding honestly adds weight. It shows you are telling the truth.
What about I feel like?
Oh, that is very common now, especially with younger people. I feel like it's going to rain. It's softer than I think. It's more about your intuition.
I feel like we've met before.
Yes, it's less aggressive. It's easier for people to listen to.
So if you want to start a debate, maybe use I think. But if you want to share a vibe, use I feel like.
That is a brilliant distinction, James. You are a natural teacher.
Thank you. I just love talking about this stuff.
Let's do a quick recap. We have covered so much ground in this chat.
We have. Agreement, disagreement, thinking time, changing the subject, shopping, restaurants, health.
We really packed it in. The main takeaway is that small phrases have a big impact.
They're the seasoning on the meal. The meal is the grammar and vocabulary, but the phrases make it taste good.
I love that metaphor. Seasoning. Don't eat bland English. Add the flavor.
Add the flavor. I love that.
I want to encourage our listeners one more time. Don't be afraid to use these. Maybe you feel silly saying no way or I gotta run.
Do it anyway. The only way to feel natural is to practice.
Practice in the mirror, practice to your cat, practice in your head while you're on the bus.
Just get used to the sound of these phrases in your mouth.
Exactly. Musicians practice scales, artists practice strokes, English learners practice phrases.
It is the same thing. It is a skill.
And like any skill, it takes time. Be patient with yourself.
If you forget a phrase, don't worry. Just take a breath and try another one.
We are rooting for you. We really are.
We know you can do it. You're here, listening to a podcast about learning English. That already makes you a winner.
Yes, that is the first step. Curiosity and the desire to learn.
Okay, Amelia, before we wrap up, do you have a favorite phrase of all time?
That is a tough question. I think I love serendipity, but that's a word. As a phrase, I love it's a small world because it connects people.
It's a small world. That is nice. I think my favorite is this too shall pass. It helps me when times are tough.
Oh, that is beautiful. Very wise.
Or maybe just you rock because it's fun to say.
You rock. Yes, our listeners rock.
They definitely do.
Well, I think we have reached the end of our time today. It went so fast.
It always does when we are having fun.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. We hope you picked up some new tools for your English toolbox today.
Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about connecting.
Exactly. Connect, share, and enjoy the process.
And don't forget to subscribe and leave us a comment. It really helps us make more episodes.
Yes, and now it is time for our favorite part of the show. We want to hear from you.
Yes, the listener interaction section. We love this part.
We want to know which phrase from today was your favorite, or maybe there is a phrase you hear all the time but don't understand.
Tell us about it. We're here to help.
So here is your mission for this week. I want you to pick one phrase we talked about today. Just one.
Only one. That's easy.
Just one, and I want you to use it in a real conversation or even write it in a comment down below.
Let's make it a this or that game this week. It's simple and fun.
Ooh, I love this or that. Okay, here is the question. It's about how you agree with people.
The question is, which phrase do you like better? Option A, I know, right? Or option B, tell me about it.
So simple. Do you prefer the I know, right vibe, or do you love the tell me about it struggle? Drop a comment below. You can just type A or B, or if you're feeling chatty, write the full phrase.
A for I know, right? And B for tell me about it. We're curious to see which one wins.
It's going to be a close race. I can feel it.
I think so too. Also, if you have a funny story about using an English phrase wrong, please share it with us.
Yes, we love funny stories. It makes us feel better to know we aren't perfect either.
Exactly. We are all learning together.
So get typing. We read every single comment.
We do, and we reply to as many as we can.
It's our way of saying thank you for being part of the Learning English Studio family.
You guys are the best. Seriously.
Well, Amelia, I guess that's a wrap.
It is. Take care of yourselves, keep practicing, and remember to smile when you speak.
And we will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful week.